Okay. Oh, been off my feet for a while. After I walked to the washroom, had a potty break, and I'm starting to feel a little bit better here, so that's nice. Let's open up these packages that came and see what we got. Hey, Penny? She's busy having a bath. All right, what do we have here? Oh, who did this come from? Oh, from Francis. A little something for beautiful Penelope. Hey, Penny. I wonder how infused with catnip these things are. So we got a little package of cat toys. Look at her. All right, hang on. See what we got here. It worked out well that you're there. I don't have to move now. Which one do you want? You want the carrot? With this? Oh. There you go, darling. You got a few more when you get tired of that one. And we also got, these are from Leopard Girl. Look at these. Ooh, from Wrangler. Are these shorts? They're Arctic camo print. They're my size. I would try them. Are they shorts or are they pants? They are shorts. Oh, very cool. Excellent. If I wasn't in excruciating pain, I'd try them on right now. Thank you very much, Leopard Girl. Those will fit. I'm sure those will fit much better than the, were those sandals? Thank you very much, my dear. I appreciate that. All right. It's probably time to make some bagels. All right. Actually, I guess maybe before I get to making the bagels, this is a good time to get into what's in the large box that the lady at the UPS store was so kind enough to assist me with. So a while ago, one of my amazing supporters, hi Andrea, reached out to me, and she is she's sort of, well, she's staring down the barrel of starting her nomadic journey pretty quickly, but she was also trying to get a few things prepared for a drive across the country. And she asked me, in my opinion, what is, you know, the best power station that she could pick up. And I've talked about a few different ones here on the channel before. Without question, when I get that question, my answer, in my experience, is always going to be VTOMAN. I talk about it quite frequently. I've got my VTOMAN Jump 1000 down here below my candy drawer, and it has been nothing but reliable. Out of all of the different power stations I've used, which granted hasn't been like all of them because the market is absolutely saturated with stuff like this, but out of what I have used, it has proven to be the most reliable and the most cost effective in terms of the fact that you get the biggest bang for your buck. If you haven't seen it, this is where it is down here. This is the Jump 1000. It's a great little unit, and it does everything you could possibly need a power station to do. You got AC outputs, you got your USB-C, your USB-A's, your cigarette lighter, and all the other good stuff. And like I said, it has been super reliable. It's the main power generator, was solar generator, right? But it's the main power station that I use to power my television needs, which lately have been getting quite a workout because of my situation, taking in a lot of entertainment, shall we say. As an added bonus, the company themselves have been super easy to work with. They're prompt in their responses if I have any questions. They've been very kind, very nice, responding to any inquiry I might have. And so they also reached out to me when they developed, or I guess came out with, this brand new product. And that is what is in this box. And that's what I'm going to take apart now. And I'm hoping there's a little bit of a charge in the box, and maybe we can make our bagels with that. So without further ado, let's get this bad boy open and see if the newest VTOMAN product is everything it claims to be. Of course, the trick with this is with my back, the current state it's in. It took everything I had to just lift it up out of the fridge. So let's just open it up on the fridge, shall we? All right, I want to do as little lifting as possible here. Let's just slice this down the middle. I'm assuming, like most products, it's going to be absolutely chock full of styrofoam. Slice and dice. Ooh, and it's of course a box within a box. Right down there. Support that and shut that back. Get out of here, you bother me. Oh, and there we go. Look at that bad boy. So this is the Flash Speed 1500. Looks very similar, but I can already see from the design, and I've looked this up before, it doesn't have the arching handle, which I removed from my VTOMAN because it wouldn't fit where it currently is with it on. It's got nice built-in carry handles on the side, and this top apparently is a little hidey hole for whatever you might want to put in there. No judgment. All right, let's get this bad boy. Let's open the box up in styrofoam. Styrofoam? Oh yeah, wow. Presentation is everything. Hello. Nice little user manual at the front here. Nice. Okay, good. So it's not as big as I thought, but I still think it's going to be bigger than the Jump 1000. That's probably all of my cables. All right, now how heavy is this guy? Ooh, she's hefty, but she's not that big. All right. Let's get her a little bit more stage appropriate, shall we? All right, there we go. Let's get this little face shield off. Very nice. It looks like a nice upgrade from the Jump 1000. It's a 1500 watt power station with 1,548 watt hours. And do we have a charge? That is the question. There we go, 82%. Ooh, it doesn't even have the fan startup. That's cool. So 82% right off the hop. Let's get our toaster unplugged from Lucky's inverter. We're gonna plug her into here, and we'll see just how many watts it's gonna take to toast up a delicious everything bagel. Try not to let all of the little seeds fall off everywhere. Do it above the bag. There we go. All right, get over there, you little bugger. And action. Ooh. Boom. So this toaster, wow, look how many watts it's pulling. Well, there's the fan for the AC. Nice. So I guess I better get my cream cheese. And while that is cooking, let's take a look up here. So this up here, oh wow, look how nice and deep it is too. Oh, I love that. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that like cables and cords and every other darn thing is like the bane of my existence. I've so many electronics in my life. That's awesome. It'll be like a nice little place to put it all. Now granted, I'm assuming this one came with its own fair share of cables. Let's see what's in this box. Put you there for a second. So we've got our wall charging cable. Oh, and it doesn't have a big brick, which is amazing. What else do we have here? We've got, yes, the 12 volt charge. And then we've got, oh look, more cables. We've got USB-A to USB-C cable and a USB-C to USB-C cable. And guess where all these can go? That's right. No muss, no fuss. The night. The main one doesn't really fit in there. That's fine. This one would stay out and stay plugged in anyway. But all my other little USB cables, oh, it's worth it for that alone. Gotta be almost done. I'm gonna get myself a plate here. And there we go. Let's also get a knife for the spreading of the cream cheese. And I imagine this is probably pretty toasty. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, stops immediately. Nice. So that's one thing I will point out right away as I leave my knife in the shot there. At that high of a wattage, so I guess over 800 or whatnot, that fan was on constantly with the VTOMAN. Now I'm assuming that is because, like I made a big deal out of, the Jump 1000 over here, it has this large brick, right, for when you're charging from the wall. So this end's plugged into my inverter back there, so I can charge it when I'm driving Lucky, and then the little cord goes into the charge port down here. So this thing, while it's nice to not have externally, it's going to be inside this guy, which is probably why you hear the fan when you're pulling that much of a power draw. We could also take my phone cable, we're going to plug it in to the USB-C port, turn on the USB. Nice. Let's turn on the AC, or turn off the AC. I'm going to plug in my phone. There we go. Let's see what it does. Just a nice little 1 watt draw. There we go. And now it's charging my cell phone, which is great. All right, let's get some cheese on the bagels. So if you've been watching a lot of my videos, you know that I've had, like I said, other power stations and whatnot over the last few months and year and whatever. And the nicest feature that I thought was always missing from the Jump 1000 is the fast charge, which is why this thing is called the Flash Speed 1500. And it boasts the feature where it will go from 0% all the way to 100 in less than an hour when it's plugged into the wall. Obviously, I can't really test that right now because we're at 79%, but we will hook it in and see just how fast it does go once I get this delicious bagel in my mouth hole. I'm also lying. There was no way that was enough cream cheese, so there we go. Bone apple tits. Yeah. Way better than honey. So satisfying. I don't know why I do that more often. You get that, you get like a bagel with cream cheese at like a drive-thru like Tim Hortons or something. It's going to be like $2 and something. I think that whole bag of bagels was like $3 or $4. It's all about more bang for your buck these days, people. So now what I want to do is I'm going to unplug the cell phone. We'll turn that off. And we're going to plug this in and see how long it would take to charge this. Now, if it's anything like the Jump 1000, it should, in the middle here, show the amount of time it will take once it receives that charge. So we'll open up the charge port here. You can see it says AC input 1500 watts, and that is what gives us our fast charge speed. You can also see it has solar input down here. You can charge via some portable solar panels or any other solar panels, as long as you have the wires. And there we can charge from a car cigarette lighter. So let's get the cable plugged in. All right, so we're gonna plug the cable into the charge port. Let's see how she does. Charging. Comes to life. There we go. Right up to 1400 watts. Wow. 1600. Jeepers creepers. So it's not showing the time, which that's surprising, which is not exactly a deal breaker. It's already at 80%. So I'm gonna start a timer and we'll see how long it takes it to go from 80 to 100. Be right back. Well, it hasn't been that long. I got a timer running in the background. I was gonna use my other phone, but it's dead. So I'm currently got a timer running on this phone. We'll see. Oh, it's already starting to slow down. Oh, there we go. It can tell that it's getting full. Wait till that hits 100%. Let's go, buddy. All right, there we go. Let me check the timer real quick. So from 80 to 100%, 12 minutes and 9 seconds when plugged into a wall outlet, and it pulls that full 1500 watts, which we saw for the majority of that charge time was actually 1600 watts. So I mean, you definitely want a nice, stable charge place, like a house outlet for sure, because that's some serious draw. But to get it all the way up to a nice cool, whoops, 100%, 12 minutes, 20%. That's why I like this new feature. It's there's no muss, no fuss. We're back up and no waiting around. That's not a complete knock against the Jump 1000 because this thing is still super reliable. It's just a little slower, kind of like me. Damn sciatica. And of course, just like the Jump 1000, it also has these two ports over here. They do have expandable expansion batteries that you can buy, which effectively doubles the capacity available. And of course, they have a separate accessory that turns this into a jump pack that you can use to jumpstart any dead battery, your car, or in my case, a boat battery as of late. But always a good function to have on hand if you need it. And of course, like the Jump 1000, I love that it has the light on the back with a whole bunch of different lighting modes. I guess by modes, I mean brightness. The next one should be strobe. There's a slower Save Our Souls. I wonder if that's actually doing SOS. Don't look right at it. But that little feature is nice to have when you're at a campground and you have the power station like on the picnic table. You need a little extra illumination. I'm thinking it would light up a night game of cribbage real nicely. Okay, now the last question that remains is, will this new beefier unit fit in the space where the Jump 1000 has been? Give me a minute to sort of clear this area out, and we shall find out. Oh, it's a tragedy. The candy drawer will not allow it to fit. This is going to be like Sophie's Choice, whether I get rid of the candy drawer or not. I'm going to need a minute. All right, well, I figured whilst I had it all out, I may as well take a look at them this way so you can actually see the physical differences between the Jump 1000 and the Flash Speed 1500, right? Vastly bigger, which it's just big enough to not fit in the space I allotted for it. Hashtag sad day. But yeah, there they are side by side. I gotta say, I do like the fact that it's got these built-in handles. You don't have to worry about the arching thing. Now, do I get rid of my candy drawer? I don't know. It's so handy. Although, Brooklyn has learned what is in there and where it is, so it might not be a worse thing if I remove that little drawer. That sounds like a future Matthew problem. Not going to worry about it too much right now. I am going to worry about the yuck on top of my Jump 1000. Get that cleaned up, because yeesh. And yeah, there they are. So like you can see, they pretty much laid out exactly the same, more or less. Obviously the wall charger on the Jump 1000, because the brick's on the outside, allowed for a smaller input when you're charging it, which here, you get that. I like that it's got a cover for those charge ports. That's very nice. But other than that, we've got pretty much everything the same. Big difference is a little bit bigger. It's also more powerful, right? The capacity of the Jump 1000, smaller than the 1500. That's just counting for those that aren't sure. And that fast charge speed is what really sort of changes the game. All VTOMAN needs to do now is develop an app where you can access this all wirelessly, and they'll be like king shit as far as I'm concerned. Obviously now coming along with faster charging technology and a bigger battery and whatnot, it's going to be more expensive to get the Flash Speed 1500 versus the Jump 1000. But VTOMAN has been kind enough to offer me a discount code to share with you guys that will enable you to get 20% off of the Flash Speed 1500 if it's something that you're interested in getting. That code, since it's such a high discount, is going to be only available for the next 7 days. So act real fast. Use the code below or in the description of this video if you want to pick one of these bad boys up. Like I said, out of all of the companies and all of the solar power stations that I've used, VTOMAN is by far the one I back the most. So there they be. Yeah, I got to get the state of the van cleaned back up. Every time I move one thing, everything flies apart. Yeesh. Fits just fine now. Oh, I don't know though. Hashtag sad day. Yikes. They weren't on sale where I bought them this morning. They were on sale here, so now I'm stocked up for a couple days. Oh, well, I took my next round of pills. Hopefully they start to help me out soon, because, oh man, it's something else dealing with this pain. I know, Penny, I know. Come here. Oh, you're such a complainer. Hi. Hello. Oh! Yep, don't bend to kiss your kitty like that. Yikes. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna leave this one here and just try to get a little bit more rest, and hopefully that helps. I don't know, one day at a time at this point. I can't believe it sort of feels like I've sort of gone back in time, taken one step forward and 18 steps back. It is what it is, one day at a time. So I'm going to use the new fancy VTOMAN Flash Speed 1500. I'm just going to take advantage and play some video games, since I can't do much else right now. Remember, if you want to get yourself one of these at a little bit of a discount code is in the description below. Like I said, VTOMAN, best company that makes these products I have seen so far. Best bang for your buck, most reliable. It does what it's supposed to do, and what more could you ask for? Let's turn the old TV on. Grab our controller. Where is it? There she be. I'm going to leave this one here. So until the next one, everybody, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive. Remember, only dead fish go with the flow. I'll see you in the next one. There we go. Oh, mercy.